Okay, now welcome to this live stream. This is in Kenya, UK, one-on-one with Honorable Engineer Chirimba, who was an MCA aspirant in Masimba Ward in 2022 elections. Welcome you to this live stream, and maybe you can introduce yourself. Who is Jeremiah?
Yeah, my name is Jeremiah Nyaega Chirimba, as introduced by the presenter. I was one of the candidates who was running for elections in the just concluded 2022 elections. And I'm here just to give a few of the status of the current politics in Kisii.
Are you going again to vie 2027? Maybe.
Well, depending on the situation and or how things will be, that is what is going to determine my candidature in the coming 2027. We are looking at the performance of the guys who are in the field. So based on the outcome, then we will reconsider if we will present ourselves.
Okay, thank you. All the best. All
Yes.
the best. Now, as you know,
Thank you.
Kisii County is where we come from, and you know what has been going on. Maybe um, we start from our wards. What is how can you rate the performance of the current MC, or what is the rate of development in our wards? In if you rate it in terms of percentage, maybe.
I really can't give much because when he started, I think a few things were going right. But now, with the kind of politics that is on the ground, probably he could be doing his as I can say. So I might not really say uh, whether he's doing
Okay, it seems that your sound
as
is very
far.
low. I'm not getting you clearly. Your voice is very low. Maybe I don't know if you can try to adjust your volume.
You are getting me now?
Maybe I try to use these ones. I hope you get me. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Yes, maybe. Can you try?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not very sure whether you're getting me now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we were talking about the rate of development in Masimba. Maybe out of 10, what is the, because of course it is not even 2 years right now. Maybe we cannot be able to rate it, but you are a leader because you wanted to be a leader. What is the rate of development in our ward?
Well, probably we can say 45%.
45%. Assuming you are in office, you are the current MCA. Do you
Mhm.
think enough has been done?
I don't think that enough has been done in Masimba ward.
You don't think enough has been done?
Yeah.
Why?
Uh, Basically, as I said, uh, we are still as if we are in the election mode. So we should have moved from election mode to development module. So the module that is currently running is basically as if we are seeking for a new term. So of which I could presume that once our counterpart is in office, probably we should be sharing ideas on what we need to do for our ward so that we can achieve all the best for our people. Because one of the things that I know each and every person had and manifesto that they wanted to implement probably once they are in office. And I would have expected the same to be taking place.
As leaders, I'm told that leaders usually meet, you talk over the phone. Uh, are you getting me?
Sorry?
I was saying that as leaders, we are told that you talk, you meet. Have we ever talked to Mca Bouse Mairura?
Uh, Basically, personally, I haven't spoke to him. I only gave him a congratulatory message once he was sworn into office. So after that, well, I think I decided that let me leave him as my leader to do as per his manifesto, so that I also don't want to be seen to be one of the guys who want to meddle in the leadership of Masimba Ward.
That's good. That's good. But I think
Yeah.
because you're a leader, maybe you can try and reach him. Maybe you can be of good advice to him because you're a leader.
Yeah, probably I will do that with time because currently I'm concentrating on a number of things so that probably see how, in my own capacity, I will be able to help the young people or the people that are coming from Masimba Ward. I'm trying to put my things in order so that when called upon, I will be able to assist, not necessarily that because I might be having an interest in the next coming election, but as a leader from the community, I want to do something so that we can be able to empower our people.
Thank you. As a leader from the community, as you have said, in the recent days, it has been seen that there has been a difference between our MCA, that is the Masimba Ward MCA, and the Kisii County Governor, Simba Arati.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Is it affecting, what are the consequences of these differences between the Masimba Ward MCA and the Kisii County government, keeping in mind that this they link?
Basically, it is affecting. That is why I say I can't be able to rate and say uh, the gentleman is doing as he's supposed to be because there could be some factors that are affecting or hampering his ability to be able to deliver to the people. Because if you are not in unity, then there is likely to be some of the challenges that we are seeing currently. Because even the Bible says two cannot work together unless they agree. So if the governor is pulling the other side and our MCA is pulling the other side, so there is that supremacy uh, battle that is basically going on. Unlike, of course, occasionally when the governor has been to the ward, sometimes they pull together, sometimes you see them, they are pulling apart, which is not really a healthy situation for our people.
Yeah, and I remember there is a time the governor was in Gesusu Ward, and they gave an example
Sorry?
that there was a time the governor was in Gesusu Ward, right, in Barrio
Yeah.
Simon, and they said that if one of your kids is not working with you, what do? You send him away, right?
Yeah.
Meaning,
Uh,
it's like our MCA is not in the same line with the governor and even development. There's a time the governor went to Jesus Ward to launch development projects, but we have not seen that in Masimba Ward. Is that the consequences? And
Well,
for how long are we
basically,
going to face this? Because it is the electorate who are suffering, the people who are suffering.
that is one of the things that I wouldn't want to see going on, because at the end of the day, they need to work as a team so that they can foster development. As much as the governor is more or less should be the unifying factor for the Kisii people. So even if these are the things which are supposed to be the share for Masimba, to basically be for the Masimba people, whether the MCA is cooperating, whether it's not cooperating. Well, as much as we are there for to serve our own political interests, there is need for us to iron out those differences, whether we like it or not. I might not be liking the MCA, whether I might not be liking the governor, but these are our leaders. So there is no way, even if you go to this is like a family setup, a family unit. Whether you like your father, you don't like him, he remains your father. So at the end of the day, we need to work together to be able to move forward.
Now, I think the issue of youths when you wanted to be the MCA, you were talking about youth development, youth empowerment.
Yeah.
Now, what can you say about youth empowerment in our ward?
Yeah. Uh, when when I look at the situation that is unfolding, I think we have a script that is not really favoring the young people, the situation that is not favoring development to take place. Because I'm trying to look at a situation whereby we need to look for employment for the young people. If you look at most of the young people that have either completed college, some of them even completed Form 4, and some of them were supposed to join colleges, some of them have not joined. Those ones who have skills, and basically what I see that is going on is probably they are being used uh, in the negative aspect, whereby you find they either have to chase where the member of county assembly is, when the governor is around. They just want to run about and try to see whether they can be able to get something small out of them, which is to me is not what kind of development that we need to have. We need to look for something that these young people will be able to do, so that next time they can be able to support the community. I also look at things in a different way, that these young people, they are growing and they are growing old. Now, during that time, what will they have saved? Will they say, okay, I was there following Jeremiah, he told me he was taking me here and there? Uh, well, that is not the right way. It
Can
is
you advise the
basically, we
citizens?
need, my policy will be, we give them the fishing line and show them where to fish, so that next time they can be able to fend for their families.
Now, maybe you can give the Kisii County youth and specifically the Masimba Ward youth advice as a leader.
Well, the advice that I can be able to give our young people, currently, as much as we say, there is not much opportunities for them to be employed. We don't have enough offices. We don't have enough industries that have been created. So probably they they need to engage. Probably even if it is farming, there are farming methods or there are things that they can be able to do that do not really need them to be engaged extensively. Basically, you can look at Kisii. We are blessed. Uh, Somebody can do even one or two, three beehives, and they can be able to harvest the honey, and they can be able to get their money. So the only thing is, as leaders, we need to create a conducive environment for these people to be able to uh, get those resources, get the knowledge, the teachings, so that they can be able to move forward.
Thank you for that advice. Maybe we can move a top notch higher. We talk about
Yeah.
something more on Kisii County leadership before we wind up this live stream. Now,
Uh,
you've been seeing what has
just
been
just
going
a moment.
on.
Yeah. Hello?
You've been seeing what has been going on in Kisii County between the leaders, maybe the governor, the MP of South Mugrango, Kisii, Silvana Sosoro, what happened recently between the CS for Education and Honorable Simba Arati. You saw what happened between the governor and the county commissioner
Yeah.
of Kisii County, just having a one-on-one answer
Hello?
in a function.
Yes.
Now,
Sorry.
what can you say about that?
Well, I would be of a neutral view at the moment. Uh, yeah, as I said, there is this thing that is moving on a supremacy battle. Let's all realize that we all those are leaders, and they need to sit down. Uh, they need to come to themselves and say, okay, we are in office. What are we going to do to our people? Because the wrangles that are going on, they're not helping us as a Kisii people or a Kisii community. What will help us is with the kind of force that they are using, if they used this to be able to come up with probably factories, industries, that kind of energy and synergy that they have, we will be very far. Just bearing in mind that we don't have vast lands where we can say probably we can be able to do a lot of extensive farming. We have our location is very small, so we need to channel our energies. Okay, even if they are fighting, let them do that in the background. But when it comes to some of these social events, because they are in office for the next 3 years probably, so and time is running, and we are going to gauge them soon and say, what did you do to the people? Of course, there are areas when you go to Kisii, some are delivering, but in general, we need to look at how are we going to develop our the county at large. So if they have an opportunity to go to basically, if it is the national government, let them go and get us something. If it is the county, let them get us something, so that the youth that normally attend the meetings, at least some of them will be at work and they will be producing. So when you see the large following that follows these leaders, it is showing that we really have a number of people that are not engaged. Can we get them something that is going to engage them?
so that they produce. Because if you go to a meeting and find maybe there are 10,000 people, it means some of these people are not in gainful employment. So they are just looking for handout. Very fair. Yeah.
I think I lost you somewhere. The signal was not very strong. I lost you somewhere. Now, maybe you can continue.
Yeah, I was saying that the number of youth that you see attending those meetings, as much as we are looking for that supremacy, I'm looking at it at a different angle. That if these guys were in gainful employment, they were doing some activity, so that at the end of the day, they are also producing. You look at a situation whereby the consumers are very many, but the producers are very minimal. So, can we get something for our people so that if Mr. Soro goes to the national government, he brings something to the people at the ground? If it is development, let them fight to bring development, not fight to bring each other down. If it is our governor, let him get something for the people. So that is the way we should be looking at it. I hope you got me.
Yeah, I got you. I got you right. Now, maybe you
Yes.
can, on top of that, you can talk about the issue which has been brought by the Chun Ward MCA of impeaching the DG. Is the office in fight between the governor and his deputy? What's happening? Welcome back.
Yeah, I would like the same energy that they are using to use the same in bringing development to their world. Make sure they have enough, even develop some polytechnic. Well, of course, we have a few, but we need to even develop some of the classes and some of the things. I would like to appeal to both of the teams to really sit down and say, why did we run for office? And go back to that brought them together, uh, hold hands, and move the county forward. Let's not continue with the same infighting that, oh, so and so is talking to so and so, this one is talking to so and so. That is my view.
Are we benefiting because recently the president was supposed to tour Kisii region for development projects? That is the national project development project. But that tour was cancelled because of these political feuds, the political angles, and all these fights which has been experienced in Kisii County and the entire Kisii region.
That is why I will appeal to our leaders. You have three more years, and basically probably we will say you have 2.5 years. So you will have some time to do your campaign, but campaign, campaign for development. You go to other regions. For example, let me give Central. They have good roads. We don't have. Even some of Amakori, we call them the feeder roads. They are very poor. Can we do something? I normally see the president going all over the country and he's saying, okay, I'm going to do that road, I'm going to do that road. Can we use the same energy that we are using to fight each other as leaders to champion for basically having the development of the region? You look at the young people, the border people, where they pass. Sometimes those motorbikes, they need repair, they need service. But now our roads are very poor. If it rains, the roads are impassable. Can we do something? That will be my clarion call to the reader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeremiah Tirimba. I think you have covered, you have talked and you have talked your mind. And I wish, I wish our leaders could listen to us or could listen to you. The advice you are giving is very good. Maybe the last part now, maybe the governor says that he has constructed 128 ecde classes. But when you listen to people on the ground, of which I think you are connected, is this true? Because they are saying that this is a lie. Is the Kisii County governor a liar? Because what is in social media, what he is saying is not the same as what the people on the ground are saying.
Uh, well, I think probably I might not have gone to some of the wards, and on that, whether he's saying the truth or he's lying, I think our MCAs will tell us. So each and every person, probably I will request that we have, we be told that, okay, we build one ECD class in Mosisa, we build one in Masimba, we build one at Piabikutu, we build one at Riuli, we build one at Mosocho, we did one at Nyamesocho, and the likes. Probably that will be able to shed the light on what the status and the situation is. So probably maybe the governor has given funds to the MCAs to build, because himself he can't build that. Those are done through the MCAs. So the MCAs should tell us that okay, me have been given 3 classes, me have been given 2 classes. Then we can be able to do a summer. Yes.
Now, you are talking to people in Kisii County and more specifically to the people in Masimba Ward. Because we are winding up,
Yeah.
we have covered what we wanted to talk about, and our time is almost running up. Maybe talking
Yeah.
to the people of Masimba Ward. Just talk to them.
Probably you can allow me talk to them in Kisii.
Yeah, right. It's okay.
Yeah, sa bantu baminto bamasimba igonda abasabeiga iga tobwaterane totige amang'ana yogoteba ng'a inche nyagete nkobwatia inche nyagete nkobwatia torigereri torore ng'aki tokonyora amagenderero korwa ase abarai baito. Iga omonto tagotebi na kora iga lakini rende naintwe buna abanto onye mobwate amang'ana gose kende motagete naintwe nabo mogotoikera ase mobwate challenges nabo mogototebia nabo tokorora ng'aki torabakonye eng'encho yaye nabo torabeni toraika ase more lakini rende no tore amo nabo mogotoikera chinamba chiane mochibwate abange baria barenge bamasimba tindari misimi igo muntu kobwata okogania gose gotagete torore ng'aki togokonyana nabo tokobakonya naende nabo tokobwatesia omogambi oito egere at least atoretera amagenderero twamoire chingaki chiokoba gogoetanana gokora ekeria atagete igo bono na intu no toramonere nonye rende maybe nabo torabe tokororekana togonya komobwatia ase akogenda lakini rende we also has kenda araganie maybe advice korwa asitore no tore tomosupport engencha at the end of the day Masimba yaito tokwagacha tori kwagacha monto lakini rende kera abana baito basomete bari bakogenda chisukuru oinoro omogoko oito kera abanto baminto bakwenyara oinoro omogoko oito ntori korigia obogambi ng'a egere twagache intwe lakini rende gotokorigia obogambi egere twagache community egere abanto ekero maete mwenyarete abanto abange igo na obotaka nabo okonyora ekero egento kiabeire na mokorangerania mwateba ng'aki omochando obeire iga tiga tokonyane igo omosigo oyio ochia oba omogusu igo mbuya mono naende notore amo.
Asante sana
Back to
ase
you.
enkwane yago nainche nagwakire mbuya mono ase eng'encho ya ogwancherana gocha ase ekikago eke
Yeah.
twakwaneire amang'ana ago affect Kisii County na Masimba Ward igo naende isiko rinde kona gani gokwana naye omogambi ngogosaba onyare koba kokong'anchera.
I will be available and probably soon we will be back to our people, not necessarily that because we are looking for votes, but we want to see how to better our community. And soon, probably you find us on the ground. Monto tate abang'ana nechikuracha korigia korende gotokoira na gokora gwakire community ng'ambuya mono naende korora ase babwate oboremerwa egere tonyare koba tokobakonya
Mbuya mono.
mbuya mono.
Sawa ase nirituko rigia.
Thank you.